It's that magical time of year where it's the FA Cup first round, the magic of the cup, all the cliches. Let's get on with this review. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. I hope everyone is well. If you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. So, we are in the first round of the FA Cup. Let's see how we do. We play Morecambe, not a big glamour tie that we're all expecting, but first round, you don't get them. It's the third round when you start getting them. We didn't do too well last year. I think we went out in first round as well. But let's have a look at the team news. So, it's Stockdale, Hunt, Iorfa, McGuinness, James is back. Volks, Mighton starts, Backinson, Windass, Wilkes, Smith. Interesting to see Windass, Wilkes and Smith on the same pitch. That'd be good. Subs are Charles, Awitway, Brown, Johnson, Delabashiro, Byers, Bannon, Patterson, Gregory. Interesting that Patterson and Gregory are both on the bench. They've been talking about contracts and futures and stuff recently. Also in that same breath, Delabashiro, but I think this is the right squad going forward. Morecambe line up with Ripley, Gibson, Rawson, Delaney, Connellan, Gohan, Weir, Beadle, Shaw, Liam Shaw is back tonight. Hilper, I don't think he'll get a good reception. Cooney, O'Connor. The subs are Smith, Bain, Stockton, Waite, Phillips, and Obika. Couldn't read that. It was really small there, so that's why I had to move away from the screen. But good lineup. Iorfa, McGuinness at the back. It looked like it could be four, maybe a 4 at the back, maybe 3. But Hunt gets to play. James back fit, which is good to get his minute back up. So we're good to see how we do. Hopefully Wednesday can get all 3 points then. Now, hopefully Wednesday can go on to the next round of Cup. Yes, I know the people last night in the chat were like, we don't need a cut run. We really don't need a cut run. We need to concentrate on league. I get that. But also a cut run does help with the balance of books and money you can get in. So let's see what happens. If we win, brilliant, next round. If we don't, we concentrate on league. Very simple. So let's see how we do. First half, we had a lot of chances. They had 3 chances all on target. And it was a bit of a bitty game to start off with. Took a while to get going. We played some really good football, just not really testing properly. Best game I've seen Mighton had so far. Mighton looked superb so far tonight. Really playing some really good football, getting in the box, trying to get crosses right. Backinson doing really well in the middle. And then you've also got Volks, who's having a really good game. When they are going forward, Iorfa's having a really good game, just putting in tackles. Looking a little bit like the Iorfa that old, I'm not going to lie. He was looking very good indeed. And we're trying to get things moving as we go forward. And as we're trying to pick things up, we do eventually get a goal. And it's an absolute rocket of a goal by Josh Windass. It's a really good goal. 25 yard, top bins. Perfect. It's 1-0. He's like, right, 1-0, we can go with that. And he nearly had another good chance for it as well. Mighton had a chance to wind up and hit one. But Mighton's doing some really good play getting it into the box. And when we're trying to release the likes of Smith, we've got ball coming from the likes of Backinson and Volk, which are just not quite hitting right where we want them. But apart from that, it's been a good game of football in terms of having the ball and trying to... By the time it's been very flat, the tempo's been flat at times and nothing really making inroads how you want it. But good game of football so far for Wednesday. But Morecambe has been on the counter-attack. When they counter, they can go at speed. Stockdale pulled off a really good day just after we went 1-0 up. If Stockdale hadn't saved that, we could have been 1-1. Because we fell asleep again as they did it. So we're going to have to work on that and try and stay a bit more awake for it when they attack or something like that. Be very wary on them on the break because they might do that. And we've got to be wary on ourselves when we fall asleep a little bit. But at half time, it's 1-0 Sheffield Wednesday. More of the same in this second half to what happened in the first half. But more attacking, getting really good runs. You see Iorfa marauding forward, which is nice to see. Something we spoke about on Talking Wednesday podcast about how we could get him going forward again like he used to. were playing some really good football, but it did go back and forth for a while. They'd had a corner and we'd go on the break, and then they'd also do similar. And it's nice when football's like this, but we do make it 2-0. And Mighton absolutely deserved this goal. He'd been knocking on the door all game. Yes, I've seen someone on Twitter go, oh, but he's still rubbish though. But it's like, this has been a good game for him. And it's one of the games where you want him to do really well in, because it's not like against a lower league, like League 2 or non-league team. It's against a League 1 team who will want to go ahead in the cup and put a decent show on. But he gets the goal. It's a really good ball to him. Slots it in bottom corner. It's 2-0. Now, we do make a lot of subs in this game as well, because we're trying to just make a risk of injuries. One of the ones that is interesting is Hunt. Hunt went down. He didn't look in a good way. He looked really gingerly, to be fair. But the subs we made were Windass was off, Deli Bashiru on, Johnson on for James, and a Wickway on for Hunt. So we change it up a little bit at the back and trying to make things going. And Deli Bashiru nearly put his mark on it, really going for those long shots again. He's really trying to make those things into a game and try and get those goals. Will go down as well. Looks a little bit okay, but we then also make another substitution. Patterson comes on for Wilkes. And as the game starting to kind of like come to the thing, Patterson has a really good chance. Just go wide. It looked like it just gone wide, but it's a good save by the keeper. And we get a corner from that, and it doesn't really come to too much. But Patterson using his determination to get on the ball, run, and go for it. And this is what we like to see from Patterson. This is where he's good. But really good to see when they get a 2-0 win through to the second round of the cup. What you want a bit of a cut run. I know some people are going to turn around and go, we don't want to cut run, we need to concentrate on league, but cut runs help keep the momentum. They help play around with some of the fringe players who need games, and it's good money what if you get into further in the competition. So let's see what we can do in the next round. But at the end of the day, we are 2-0 winners. Really good display. Mighton, best game I've seen him have. And let's see how we do in the next game, which is Southampton. The preview for that is going to be up on Monday. Tuesday, sorry. The preview will be up on Tuesday and ready to go. And yeah, we'll see you for that game on Zing, unless something breaks.